Alright, my loves, I'm Maddie, and today I'm going to give you some quick tips on using the Digitakt. This is a Digitakt by Elektron, and it is a drum machine and sampler. It's got some big old satisfying buttons to press, and it just makes you work in a very different way to how you work in a computer. I used it to do a live version of Make It With You by Queens of the Stone Age. Again, 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 I wanna make it with you. Anytime, anywhere, and I said, babe, I wanna make it with you. Quickly, before we get into that, if you've not actually used Digitakt before, you have different tracks for different instruments. So if I play you a little bit here, you can see my kick is programmed onto track 1, my snare's on track 2, and you program those sounds in by just putting them in on the grid. So there are my kicks for every bar. You can see them lighting up now. I wanna make it with you. Anytime, anywhere, and I said, babe, I wanna make it. So I am in a project for this song, Make It With You, and I'm just using the first bank. But what I have done is use different patterns for different sections of the song. So you'll see at the top there, it's going to change. Pattern 1 is my intro. Pattern 2 is the first part of the first verse. Second part of the verse, chorus. Second verse starts with just like stuff dropped out. Then stuff comes back in, and then I went down here so that I could fit in another little bit on verse 2, just because I added it in later. And then I've got a chorus and then like mega chorus at the end. I kind of wanted that all to fit on there. So I've arranged it so the different sections of the song just have the instruments, the arrangement on there that I want. So if I play the intro, it's just the kick and the snare. That's going to take a while to come in. The verse, kick and bass. And then when it goes to the chorus, more things coming in. That's the Micro Freak playing those chords. So I worked out the arrangement of the song in advance, put it all on the different triggers, so I basically trigger the different sections so I could play guitar and sing at the same time. I built up my first chorus loop first, which is this one. And then I copied it to different sections of the song so I could add stuff, remove stuff, just make the arrangement basically. So I'm currently on pattern 4. You can see at the top there. A04, bank A, pattern 4. So if I press function, copy, it says copy pattern. And then if I were to go to, I'm just going to pick one that I haven't used down here, 12. I'm on pattern 12 now. Function, paste. And if I go there, I might have to unmute it a sec. But if I go to that pattern now, it's pasted over. Yay! I did that. And then I could take some parts away, for instance, this part here. Took the snares out, took the pads out for the verse, and then when it came to the sort of mega chorus at the end, just add some other stuff in. Hats, weird noises, extra stuff. Much easier than like programming the part in every time. You can copy just an individual track as well, or an individual trigger. I didn't really use that when I was doing this. But you can, what I did use was copying a sound, because I like mangled a sound around and then I wanted to copy it somewhere. And to do that, I pressed track, copy, copies the sound of track 3, and then you can paste that like before. I used that because I'd retuned a sound, something like that, or I'd put an effect on it and I just wanted to copy it over somewhere else. But mostly it's the same. So I had a chorus breakdowny thing near the end, and I wanted to be able to put a little filter on it, put some delay on it, put some reverb on it, and then just pop back to no effects. So I get this going. I'm going to hold track while I alter things now. The arturia is coming through a different channel. That's why that's not affected right now. Let's put some delay. Some reverb. So I'm just holding the track button down while I do this, is applying it to everything that's happening in the Digitakt. And then watch this, function no. Hold on. So when I got to the final chorus, I wanted to start like removing parts one at a time. So I just hit function bank to get into mute mode. This green one is global mute. So if I take the kick out, it's just out. Even if I go to like a different section of the song, there's no kick. Put it back in. If you hit function and then bank twice, you get this purple one. This is pattern mute. So I'm currently in, you can see I'm in pattern 8, which is like my end chorus thing. If I wanted to just, whenever I get to that pattern, just have no kick in it, then I could just take the kick out. So, you know, when I was copying and pasting stuff around earlier, an easy way to just take out parts would just be to go into this. I just took the triggers out, because that's just the way I did it. But this is another option. Everybody loves a nice pad, so I've sent some MIDI out of the Digitakt into the Microfreak. Let's get some of them chords. Those are being played on a nice sound that has been created on the Microfreak. But they're being played by the Digitakt. So if you go into the source page, that's where you assign your MIDI channel. So I'm on track 9, which is MIDI A down here. Source, channel 1. This is receiving channel 1. Got the Microfreak going through this Juliana pedal just to make it nice and stereo and nice. So the actual notes are here. This is this note. At the moment it's saying C up there, but if I hold this down, you can see it's telling me the notes that are actually being played here. So that G that it's showing on the sort of keyboard there, and then it added further notes in. So this is the one I turned to do that note, and then I added further notes in with this. It's a little bit fiddly, but once they're in, it's done. Obviously, for things like my bass line and those chords, I needed more than just a 1-bar loop. So we go, function page. The length of the loop is here, 64. So 1-bar loop, would be 16. 4 bars is 64. You have to make sure that you change the M length of the pattern up to 64 as well. So now, can see it moving across the pages here. So basically for each, I've moved to the second page now. You can see this is programmed to different notes to what the first one was. And if I do it again, different notes. So there you go, 6 tips for using the Digitakt that I found useful for using it as like a live performance instrument. If you've got any Digitakt tips to share, please put them in the comments. Also, if you've got any questions, feel free to put them down there as well. If you want more videos like this one, let me know with a like. Subscribe to the channel and my videos will come up in your homepage. If you actually want a notification that's like, "Oi mate, Maddie's got a new video," then you need to hit the little bell as well. See you guys next time.
Make it